Hello, everybody. How are you doing today, this morning? Yeah, we're getting back in the routine. This is kind of, it was different having, I guess, Christmas and the holidays right in the middle of the week. So it seemed like the holidays stretched out. But what's good about it is we're back to work Thursday, Friday. So that gets us kind of revved up to start a full week next week. So we have like the pre-week to getting back to our original schedule. So gives us some help, hopefully. So I hope everybody's having a great morning. My name is Heather, and I'm Director of Education here at Luminous. And guys, we are here each and every day for you, Monday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday. And it's for you. These are completely for you. So if there's stuff that you have questions on, there's whatever it is, ask me. And it doesn't have to be what we're talking about right now. It could be anything. And so anything and everything. Okay. Hey, Trish. Hey, Nessie, how are you? So, as I was getting ready to do my live chat, my screen comes up and I'm typing and I'm like, holy macaroni, I look so tired. Hello, Roxanne from Minnesota. So nice for you to join us from Minnesota. Am I saying that right? So yeah, I'm like looking at the camera and I'm like, I look so tired. So we're going to talk about how to spruce it up and not look so tired. So the first thing you'll want to do is obviously take care of the skin. That's super importante. Because you want to make sure, even though airbrush is amazing for the skin because you're not touching the skin, all of our makeup is amazing for the skin. And it's going to make you look younger and all that good stuff. Hey, Sherry. You need to treat the skin. And I have to say, I've been tired at night. And I've been using the micellar water to take off my makeup, like the taking off the makeup. And then I end up getting tired and just throwing some lotion on and going to bed. So I know my face isn't getting as clean as it should. Then I'm doing the bamboo polish in the morning, but I'm not, it kind of like when I'm thinking about it, kind of makes me gross out that I'm going to bed with not 100% clean face. Ashley. Okay. We're going to talk about that, girl. Oh, Bailey, that's weird. Go off and then log off and then come back on. Sometimes that'll help. That's weird. The timing might be off. So I would definitely, Bailey, log off and then come back on. So Ashley just got hers and she said it doesn't cover all my wrinkles. Ashley, have you ever, I'm like trying to think how to answer this, but the one thing, if you're new to airbrushing, you want to make sure that you're not sitting there and covering the wrinkles like you would with traditional makeup. With airbrush makeup, you hit it and quit it. You just like, woo, okay, we're done. So it's actually, and it's hard. We have to retrain our brain into thinking this, but you're actually using less makeup, not only in here, but you don't have to use as much, period, like in certain areas. Guys, I'm sorry, but that little, is that good? Okay, good. My little flippy things are bugging the poop out of me. So Ashley, I'm going to talk about that, but I want to get some skincare on real quick. And then I'll go back. Okay. Couple things. You do want to treat your skin. So there are things that we could do to help with wrinkles and crinkles. The other day I woke up when I had the sinus infection and double ear infection. My eye was swollen. And my brother has really bad allergies, and I know that's plagues a lot of people. And so the Vivation device, guys, is an amazing device because it does help with that. So Ashley, might be something you want to think about because this can also help with wrinkles and crinkles. It gets the product in there and not just sitting on top of the skin. So something to think about. You can use it with any product or our products. I was thinking about this earlier because I'm like, we have some great masks and they do different things. And this is the Kinetic Hydration Mask, and it's going to be a replenisher. And it pumps up. Let me get in the camera like that. I'm just using this to pump it up. Comes straight through here. It has the marbleberry in it. Oh, okay, Nessie. The one thing, hold on, let me get this on and I'll go over that. I like the devices just because one time I did this. I came to work and my eye was like this. Like it was so bad that I almost had to call off the live chat. And I'm like, no, let's put this bad boy to the test. And so I got on the live chat, put some snapback serum on it, and then use the device. Now the device is going to vibrate when you touch your face. However, you do have this little button here. And when it goes up, it's the red. Oh, Paige said she loves the iZone. It helps so much with the bags. I'm sorry. The top up is cool. And that's going to help with bags. Do you use, Paige, do you use the cool one? The cool one is the blue light. And then you have the heat light. When brides would wake up and they're like, my eyes are swollen, I have puffiness, what am I going to do? I would always tell them to put spoons in the freezer, like your spoons, and you can place the spoon on your bags and that helps, that coolness helps. And so, yeah, this is the iZone. It is a Luminous product. And so this will help with the bags. And you just hold it there. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's vibrating. And guys, when I did this and I even put it on the puffy part of my eye, you could definitely tell the difference. You can't overdo this. So you can literally, like when you get home, wash your face, put your lotions and potions on, and then just sit there and watch TV and do this. And it really does work because a lot of times we put all those lotions and potions on and then they don't seek in and get to where they need to be. Or you go to bed and it rubs off on your pillow. So they've actually tested pillows and a lot of the products on there, which makes sense because you put it on and then you're like, okay, good night. And then of course it's going to wipe off on your pillow. And so that helps get it into the skin. I'm now doing something different. Hold on one second. I'm going to pop this air bubble. Musette, the super fruit cook. Well, that did not work out like a planned. Musette, you got it. That is so awesome. Hold on. Let me get this one out. It is pretty darn amazing. Are these? Hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, my glasses on. Okay. I'll use it this way. I'm actually going to use 2 masks because this one, the gold one, is a tightening one. And I need some time. So I'm using, I haven't done this before. And I don't want to get too close to under my eyes, but I'm going to use that here. Yay! Paige gets hers today. I just thought I would do 2 different ones. They do 2 different things, so why not? Roxanne says, I use mine every night laying in bed, and she loves it. Guys, I'm a big proponent. Like, I love devices, and the results that you get from that is pretty amazing. I mean, like I said, it's not a bunch of fluff. It actually, you actually see the results, which is pretty darn cool. The red light is going to be like kind of a bacteria. Like if you are I don't want to say bacteria because that sounds gross, but if breakouts, things like that, you can put them in those areas. I mainly use the cool one, but you can switch back and forth. So like even, and then you can also share it because it just sits on top of the skin, and then you can always wipe it off. Yeah, the superfruit cocktail smells so good. And we'll talk about that soon. But yeah, it is amazing. So, okay, so back to wrinkles and crinkles. So one thing you want to do is treat the wrinkles and crinkles. So this morning when I woke up and I was looking in the camera, I was like, Mama looks tired. Oh, it's on your face right now. That's awesome. And so make sure you are treating it. The gold mask is going to help tighten the skin. It also has iconic. I think it's iconic. Well, I don't know why I'm forgetting that name because I'm tired. Which is, it's something special for Luminous, and that's going to help tighten the skin, but still moisturize the skin. And then the mulberry mask that I have on is going to moisturize the skin. It has the mulberry in it, which is the only fruit that when you pluck it, it still can nourish itself. And so if you just saw me put that on, that brush was still bendable. It wasn't dried out. I don't have to rinse it out because I can put it, it's not going to dry up. It stays very moisturized. Oh, yay, Angela. Oh, no. Internet issues. That's always so much fun. So anyway, you're going to leave these on about 15, 20 minutes. I usually walk around the house, do whatever, cook dinner. I mean, you can do whatever, and then take them off. Another thing I usually shower at night, so I can put this on, and then I'll just do everything when I get in the shower. So this is something that you're going to want to do 1, 2, 3 times a week. They really, really do wonders for your skin. It's so very important to treat the skin before you even put the makeup on, okay? Now, because we had a question about not covering wrinkles and crinkles with the brush, I want to talk about that. And so I'll just talk about it while this is sitting on because I so need it today. With covering with airbrush, when you're doing this, I always tell you that you're using 10 times less makeup, blah, blah, blah. You're putting the product in here. When you use traditional makeup, if, you know, wherever you have those issues, wrinkles, crinkles, sunspots, whatever, you put it on there and then you rub it in and then you put more on to rub it in to get that coverage. Airbrushing and Luminous is not like that. I'm going to cover what I need to cover, blend out the rest. Airbrush works with the skin and doesn't cover up the skin. It can cover what you need to cover, but I can focus that in those areas and blend out the rest. So if I don't have a lot to cover on my forehead, I don't need the same amount of coverage here as I do in this area here, okay? You can't do that with traditional makeup. It's only with airbrush and Luminous, okay? So that being said, when you go to cover wrinkles and crinkles and I'm always go to my eye area, you want to cover and then keep moving. The other thing, guys, is don't make faces. Because airbrush dries pretty instantly, or it should dry, you should get to that point where it dries as soon as you put it on. It should not be wet feeling at all. You don't want to make faces. If I'm doing somebody's makeup and they feel that air, initial reaction is to go like this. You know, you kind of want to, even though it's like a little kiss of air, it's nothing crazy. Here, I'll turn this on. I mean, look, that's it. Oh, it feels really good though. It's just a little kiss of air. It's nothing big or anything like that. But if you make a face, like if I do this, you're going to see wrinkles and crinkles. So if you have stronger wrinkles and crinkles, you could even, like, if I had them in my eyes, I could do this, kind of stretch the skin and let it go, stretch the skin and let it go. But don't sit there and cover it up like traditional makeup. Okay? Is that making sense? Say, oh yeah, if that's making sense. Okay, let me take this off right now. I've never done 2 different masks, but I was like, hey, why not? There are no rules, right? We can do whatever we want. It's 2020. Now, when you're doing this in your bathroom and, you would, or in the shower or whatever, you would rinse it off with warm water. Yay, okay, it's making sense. You would rinse off with warm water. Whoops. Since I couldn't figure out how to use it, I decided to just wing it. Oh, I love it. That's good. Nessie, I want you to just wing it. My moisturizer, and then massaging the moisturizer in with the ozone or blue. I love it. See, Nessie, I know that sounds weird, but I want you to wing it. If you can't figure it out, I want you to wing it, because that means you're using it. You'll figure it out, or you can come and ask me questions. These pop-ups are driving me crazy. Rebecca says she closes her eyes like I'm fanning myself when I'm airbrushing. Okay. Rebecca, the only thing with closing your eyes, I want your eyes open because I want you to see what you're doing. But, oh, you kind of do this? Is that what you're saying? Okay. So the only thing, if you're in the eye area, hold on, let me back up. If you're rinsing off your mask with warm water, what you do, put your hands under the, wherever. Get warm water in your hand, and I just do this. Or a washcloth, and just set it on the on your face, and then that will break it up to take it off. You don't want to pull very hard on your skin, okay? You want it to come off easily. All right, there we go. So I'm off. Roxanne, I'm a consultant. I've learned a lot about Luminous from you. Oh, thank you, Roxanne. That is so sweet. So taking off the mask, warm washcloth, break it up, splash it off. Don't rub hard. Even when you go to dry your face. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so now back to airbrushing. When you're airbrushing, we do want our eyes open, because the one thing, even if my eyes are closed, I'll get wrinkles here, and I've done it before. So when you get under your eye area, I angle my stylus down and I look up, because that way it's not blowing directly into my eye, and it's just, whoop. Hey, Amy. Did I say hi, Crystal? I hope I did. So after this, I would definitely put on, and I put it back down there, some AM serum, and now I'm going to put on the Snap 8. I love this bad boy. Now this just like slips on the face. Hey, Michelle. Good to see you, my friend. I pat my face a lot. There's a lot of slip to the AM serum, but the Snap 8, but once it dries, I pat it in. And always rub it on your hands, because your hands can look young too. So anyway, back to everybody. We're like, boo, boo, boo. So when you're airbrushing, try not to close your eyes. You want to see what you're doing. You can angle it certain ways, so it's not going to blow in your eye. Don't point it in your eye, obviously. If you have heavier wrinkles, you can stretch them, airbrush, and then move, let it go. And don't sit there and cover it like traditional makeup, okay? We're going to do all of this at the 11 o'clock hour, okay? So please come back. We're going to start airbrushing. I'm going start to finish at 11, okay? We're going to do conceal. We're going to do everything. Everything at 11. We're working on it, Moonshot. We're working on it, girl. Oh, yay. Patricia's like, I've yet to find a skincare product that I don't like. I love them all. So all of our products are really good. Andrew Badera has a huge hand in all of it. I mean, he is our skincare. But I mean, he has a very impressive skincare background. And so all of what we have has amazing, unique, awesome products in it that are actually going to work. It's not going to be like, yeah, this will blah, 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 where you've heard it over and over again. These actually do work. And so that's awesome. So, all right, guys, I will see you back here at 11 to finish, start to finish the look. Not looking tired, looking like I'm awake. All right, guys, I will see you soon in just a few minutes. All right. He is amazing. He is. Well, I think we'll keep him. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.